What's going on, people? We are back. This is David Game and we're going through Rogue Legacy again. Now, thanks to Josh Bliss, I've discovered that I can actually use Audacity to record while I'm playing instead of overlaying via Movie Maker, so that makes things a little bit more accessible. Anyway, what are we playing with? Archmage. That's annoying. Ah, fire. Now I'm happy. Okay. Let's see what we can do in this playthrough then. As you can see, I've progressed a little bit since the last one. We are looking at 2 bosses defeated. Sorry, for some reason I'm very distracted. Right, let's see what we can do. Ah, the dreaded spikes, you see. We don't like the spikes round here. We don't like your kind round here, boy. That's not to advocate any racism, by the way. I'm very much against it. It was just a funny turn of phrase. Here we go, zombie. It's weird that as a magician I can still kill things physically. I've put a bit too much into the strength updates, I suppose. Updates? Upgrades. See? This is why you do post-editing voice recording. You try and avoid making these silly decisions with your speech. Oh, hello. This is what we call a sub-boss, so let's pop up here. Go for it. See if we can take them down. Given that I've progressed quite far in the castle now, these things are easier, but they can still kill me. I'm not going to get arrogant about it. See, that bone could have took me out then. There we go. MP increase, stat found, boom. Let's carry on. As I say, I'm playing as the Archmage, and when you're pressing the Y button as the Archmage, you change skills. Now I'm probably going to die. There we go. But yeah, as an Archmage, which, as you can see, I didn't get too far as, you can change your skills via the Y button, which is the upgraded version of the Mage. Normally it's just got 1 skill. Now, let's try out Vertigo. Here we go. So my character will have Vertigo and Boldness, and he's a Spelunker, which is the weakest of the classes, but allows you to find treasure around the castle a lot easier. It's already on the minimap. Now, this is Vertigo. It's deliberately upside down. I can't express to you how much I just do not like Vertigo. I don't even know what to say to you. I just... Look at it. Look at it. Ah! And at the same time, I think it's brilliant to have such a frustrating mechanic. And again, you've got the choice of 3 airs anyway, so it's really, really unfortunate if you get all 3 of them with Vertigo. But this just is not going to be a long run. I'm not good with Vertigo. I really should do like a Vertigo only run if I could like manifest that kind of thing all the time. Here we go. I'm not getting any more comfortable with it as I go along at all. This is not okay. I do not like Vertigo. I purely did it to show you. I've got to show you the pain that you go through when you choose Vertigo. Let's check them out. Okay, we're going on a treasure hunt anyway, because, you know, it's unlikely that I'm going to get any further than General in this castle. It's not going to happen. Not with a Spelunker that's got Vertigo. It's just not happening. There we go. It's weird. I'm sure the controls are exactly the same, but it's your perception of them that's really off. It makes you feel as if the controls are different. Psychological construct right there. Good on you. Good on you, Cellar Games. I'm proud of you for such a psychological approach. You probably didn't intend it that way, but it's clever. Very clever. Oh, there we go. That dude shoots through walls. The eyeballs have my number. Take him down. Oh, there we go. Right, so, as you can see, doing awful. Doing okay. Spelunker, I think he's lasted longer than the Archmage, to be honest. That was a close one. I think you tend to get further when you just take chances. I mean, you know, if you're being too careful, I find that I'm gonna die really quickly. I was quite careful with the Archmage. And here I'm just like, oh, who cares? I'm just gonna roll for it. Let's see what happens. Well, using fly is really weird in Vertigo as well. The flying ability. Hopefully, you know, the Spelunker will die soon. I mean, I could kill him, but I don't want to just give away the character to death. You know, I want to make them earn it at least. I want to make them really go to kill me. Well, that certainly did. And after that, hopefully we'll get access to the dragon again. I'll show you the dragon class, which is the final class you can unlock. So yeah, it might be a bit spoiler heavy, but you know, not too many people are watching it anyway, I'm sure, so get over it. We good, Brian. See that? Me and Spikes, man. Me and Spikes are not friends at all. That wasn't even deliberate. That's the worst part about that one. I genuinely thought that looked deliberate, just as I said about the spikes. Okay, so let's load up. See if we've got a dragon. Good. Right, and luckily the only disadvantage it has is can't see in 3D, which turns you flat as you turn around, and all the enemy attacks too. Now, the dragon is an interesting class. I don't like using it. I just do not like using it. I think the Hokage is the best one to use for striking abilities. If you're just trying to survive, you've got the Barbarian King. The Dragon is weird because it doesn't have any magic. It has fire breathing ability. You know what? Just, you'll see. What should I upgrade? Ah, screw it. There we go. Just went for the armor. Alright, so, as you can see, with the Dragon, rather than jumping, you get permanent flying. Which would mean, in terms of the runes, I don't need my flying rune at the moment. But I can't afford any other one on that one, so, you know, what's more flying? And this is what the dragon does. I know, it looks cool, doesn't it? It looks awesome. Until you realise that, the mechanic's not the best way to go through the game. But let's have a look, shall we? Shall we have a look at it? Yes, we shall. Okay. As you can see, it regenerates MP as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, its stats are okay. You know, 64 strength, 69 magic. I think it's only based on magic though. I think it's more about how strange it feels compared to your usual platforming abilities on the game. Like, you know, you gotta wait a bit for your magic to regen, but I suppose that's better than waiting to find some actual items. But in terms of regenerating magic, I find the spell sword to be a bit better. With every hit you get a certain amount of MP back. So it feels like you're earning it a bit more, and keeps up the gameplay because you can still attack. Bearing in mind, when you run out of MP as a dragon, you can't attack until it's regenerated. And granted, that's not a very long time, but it can be a bit problematic if you want to keep the flow of the gameplay up. That's not to say the dragon class isn't fun. Of course it's fun. Look, I don't have to jump anywhere. I'm flying. I'm a dragon human. I'm okay with that. But, you know, I'm just not calling it the best thing ever. It's a cool feature. It's not the best class in my opinion. Some people might feel differently. You know, constantly regenerating MP is very impressive. You see in the examples of the stereo line as well, where obviously when I turn over. There we go. Dead enemy. And yeah, by the way, you can deactivate your flying by just pressing the A button, or whatever the corresponding key is on your keyboard. But I prefer to use a wired Xbox pad, so that's me. That's what I do. That was really poor timing on my part. Why is it with me in traps? I'm not good with the spikes, I'm not good with the flames. I'm awful. It's not good. I think that's what it is. It's not that I'm not good with any of these things. I'm not very good at it. That's just it. I am not good with platforming. I need to get back on my Mario chops, that's what it is. I need to start playing Mario again, preparing. There we go. Flying ghosties. Gasties. Now, this is where it starts coming into play here, because it feels your maneuverability is much different, the playstyle is much different as a dragon. So, you know, what I'd normally do to avoid these things isn't the same as what I have to do now. It's more of a mental block than it is an actual gameplay bar. But what can you do, bruh? What can you do? Here we go. I'm not sure if this video seems less enthusiastic than normal. I think it's because everyone's home at the moment. So, I've got to be, I guess, more controlled than I normally would be. It's not to say I ever really get crazy in these videos anyway. You don't see me wilding out about it, but I'm usually a bit more seemingly enthusiastic. Bearing in mind, I am just as enthusiastic about it. Maybe it's because I'm recording the audio live while I'm playing the game. As it stands, you know, ordinarily, I'd be recording it afterwards. It's like a commentary on it. But now it's more of a let's play thing. So I guess I get too focused on the actual playing of it. Ah, come on, there we go. So we took down our first boss, if you may recall, if you've watched the videos. We took down the third one as well already. So, I think we'll take the dragon up to the third floor. See what's going on. See what's cracking, shall we? There we go, there's a chest over there, so we're going to go get that chest. Because that's what you do as a dungeon hunting, flying dragon man, hybrid, breathing fire thing. I don't even know what to call it. Draman. Maggot. I don't know. You tell me what I should call it. This is going to be the death of it. Oh dear. Okay, well, I think that's enough for the video anyway for now. We did not get to the third floor. But the next boss, I think I'll actually stream. I'll do that. So, yeah, this has been me. And take care, ladies and gentlemen. Please tune into the next David game. And that's all I've really got for you for the time being.